Back again, back again. All glory to God. Appreciate all the love and support. It's time to get into some more NBA bets. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, it's February 20th. We got some games, guys. As y'all seen last night, Cade Cunningham going off. Bennett Mathurin from the Clippers used to be on the Indiana Pacers going off. KD going off. Jalen Johnson having his game, right? Um, and I can't remember our record, but think I want to say it was probably like 500 when it comes to just picking teams. But it was definitely some good games on. Um, and Today's gonna be some good games as well. Again, make sure you're careful with your betting. We got some games already that I'm already looking at that you really want to stay away from. Hopefully you stay away from the other ones as well. Hopefully I want some money too. But today we're gonna get into some props. We're gonna get into some props because my controller's work. It's charged today, so we're gonna get into some props. A one game that I'm not getting into is Utah and Memphis. I'm not getting into that game. Two teams that are definitely not trying to win. Indiana, Washington, they play again after they just played last night. They play again tonight. It's crazy. Charlotte coming off a back-to-back. Cleveland coming off a back-to-back. They play against each other. Dallas and Minnesota. Cooper Flag, I think he's still hurt. So have to check that out. He might be playing. You got to check that out and see. Miami and Atlanta. Atlanta come off a back-to-back. Tyler Hero is possibly playing tonight. Oklahoma City and Brooklyn. Brooklyn come off the back-to-back. They just got their butt whooping. They're playing against Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City 17.5 favorite with no J Dub, no Shea Gillian, no AJ Mitchell. That is crazy. Um, Milwaukee, New Orleans, no Giannis still. But Cam Thomas, we're gonna check out his props. Zion Williamson is hooping. He's continuing to keep that, trying to make that money. I don't think no Trey Murphy tonight, so that's a big one. Clippers coming off the back-to-back. They're playing the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron, Luka, Austin Reeves. Denver coming off a back-to-back after they lost to the Clippers against Portland, who's gonna have Denny Avia and the crew. Now let's go ahead and get into the first game, which will be Cleveland and Charlotte. Let's check it out. Jared Allen, by the way, 9.5 over on the rebounds. Last 4 out of 4 games, by the way, 100%. But defensive rating, which is crazy. Charlotte is number 1 against rebound, and that's why Sengun was struggling last night. Even without Musa, even without Miles Bridges, they're still good because Kalkbrenner still is pretty good too. So have to check that out as well. Jared Allen also on the point. Charlotte's still good defensively there, but Jared Allen's been able to hoop as well because James Harden is now dishing that basketball. Also, Donovan Mitchell on the under 9.5 rebounds and assists 5 out of 5 games has hit against Charlotte. Um, and this under has hit the last 2 games in general. Kyle Brenner with his rebounds. Wanted to check Donovan Mitchell. He only had 17 points again. This game should probably be better. Evan Mobley did play. I don't know. Maybe he's not playing because of the back-to-back. So Evan Mobley probably is not going to play tonight. They're trying to make sure he is straight. Let's check it out and make sure though, because he might be playing today. Let's check out, make sure he might not be. Evan Mobley is out today. Yep, Evan Mobley is out today. So somebody like Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, definitely should do well. James Harden with the assist. He had 9 last night against. He was playing Brooklyn. I would think he'll have more because he's playing, against a better team in Charlotte, and Charlotte's gonna be ready to play well. By the way, Dennis Schroeder. Uh, I guess he has played a couple games with Cleveland, and he's done pretty well. 12.7, 5. His rebound stats are only 4.5. That's pretty good. LaMelo Ball under on the rebound. Cleveland is ranked 6th. Nothing too crazy. I was looking for. I would really look at Donovan Mitchell if anything. But he scares me at times. Donovan Mitchell does scare me because some games he just kind of. But again, it was against Brooklyn, so I can't really go off that. So if you look away from Brooklyn, okay, 30, 32, 35, 29, then you like this game 14, 16, he has those type of games. But you know, come off the back to back, it'll be interesting to see. I didn't see anything with Charlotte. Let's see, Brandon Miller. See what his points is. Brandon Miller 28.5 points and rebounds. What is it? Oh, points 23.5. Hit the last 45 games against Cleveland. And then if you look at the over-under, it's about the same, 50-50. They're 16th against on the points. I expect Brandon Miller to. Let's see what he had last game. Yeah, last game against last night. He only had 17 last night against. 17 last night against Houston. So that's interesting there. Let's go on to the next game. Nothing really too crazy. Minnesota, Dallas. Let's check out Minnesota, Dallas real quick. Ayo Sumo. And Edwards has kind of, they've kept him in check in Dallas. How about that? Last 4 out of 4 games. Kept him in check a little bit. Yeah, 16, 6 or 17. They might be sending some doubles, knowing Jason Kidd. That's an interesting one. 34.5 points and rebounds. Him come off an all-star game. MVP. That'll be interesting to see what Edwards does. Love my boy Max Christie right here. He's been doing pretty well as well. He only had 5 points on this one, but 19, 17, 20. Max Christie's been doing well. PJ Washington. This game doesn't really intrigue as much. But Anthony Edwards under is interesting. They're 5th against the points. Dallas is. And in the last 4 games, he hasn't hit. He hasn't got to 30. So against Mavericks, so that is an interesting one right there for sure. Rudy Gobert as well, 11.5 on the rebounds under. He has hit this under 11 times. So against Dallas, 11 times against Dallas. It's crazy. So sometimes you gotta go with the trends. Trends are meant to be broken, but sometimes you gotta go with them. Atlanta and Miami. Dyson Daniels, the guy that been playing very well on the assist game. His assist has went low, as you can see right here. It was like 7, 7, 9, 9, 10, 8, 9. Got a 1 there, but then lately 2, 4, 3, 6 against Miami. 6 out of 6 games he has not hit the assist total. So that's another one that you probably would like to look at. If you would like to put Dyson Daniels and then Rudy Gobert on the under, because those have been trending against those teams, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be upset with you. Do what you gotta do. You gotta go with what the numbers are saying. Things are been broken, but you never know. Speaking of something that is continuing to trend, Tyler Hero, 20.5 points and rebounds the last 15 out of 15 games. Also, away games, 11 out of 11 games in general. And then PRA, same thing. Tyler Hero might be the one to go with. By the way, last time he played was against Boston. Scored 23, 22, 23 against Phoenix, 19. He has hit this number consistently. And then we're talking about the Atlanta Hawks. He's hit this number as well. Tyler Hero might be another play for today. Tyler Hero might be a nice play. Let's look at Jalen Johnson before we get to the next game. He might not play because of back-to-back. But Jalen Johnson been playing. I don't know. Don't see his numbers up here as of right now. I do not see his numbers as of right now. Oh, here we go. Past him. Jalen Johnson. Kind of more also. So points and assists, 5 out of 6 games. He's hit that. Points and rebounds, 5 out of 6 games as well. The PRA is the same thing, 5 6 games. I was looking for his, yeah, so 19.5 rebound assists. That's gonna be the tough one because Bam and Jovic and Ware. So Tyler Hero though, it's an interesting one. Now I'm gonna go to Oklahoma City, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, and New Orleans. My boy Fears, he been playing well, but Zion Williamson is the one that I'm looking for. It's probably the best player. I just got to see what's going on. No Murphy tonight, by the way. Zion Williamson, 27.5 points, assists, last 4 out of 4 games. He's hit this. 29.5 points, rebounds. He's hit this last 4 games. 33.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's hit this all without Trey Murphy. And then they got a 35. If you get 35, the under is hit 8 out of 8 games, so it's very tricky with Zion. Also, they're looking at, so pretty much if you got it at a good price, you're straight. But they're saying just a 1 point trickle. You might want to be careful with it. But I'm looking forward to Zion playing well against Milwaukee, as you can see, 17th against rebounding, 11th in the field goal percentage. So they're in the middle of the pack, but I think Zion's gonna have a good game. Now let's look at Mr. Cam Thomas. Hopefully he's on here. There he is, Mr. Cam Thomas. Looking at his points. They're telling you under. 14.5 is hitting at the last 9 out of 11 games. And let's see. So the last game he played, that was against Oklahoma. He had 12, 34. That's the only 2 games he had again, and they're saying 14 and a half. Hit the under is interesting. As it wants to rain. I would say LeBron does play them. I ain't gonna lie. LeBron does this very well against the Clippers. 12.5 rebounds and assists last out of 4 home games. He's hit that last out of 4 games. He's hit that, and then assists 7.5. Also, if you can get it for 6.5 on assists, you can do that as well. LeBron, pretty much LeBron rebounds and assists ain't bad. How about Rui Hachimura, 10.5 points? It just depends on who the Clippers are playing, but Kawhi Leonard, his rebounds and assists, 5 out of 5 away games has hit. I wanted to see where Benedict Mathurin was at. There you go. I think he's going to have another good game. Let's see his points at. Again, he's come off the bench, so beware of that. 17.5 hit last out of 14 out of 18 games, so be mindful of that. But again, he's come off the bench. It's a back-to-back, so be mindful of that. I would think Luka's playing. But I don't see anything. Reeves, 8 out of 9 games under 20. That's interesting. There go Luka. There's Luka. Luka Doncic, 37.5 points, assists, has hit 16 out of 20 games. 44.5 points, rebounds, and assists, 15 out of the last 20 games. He's hit that. So Luka against the Clippers, he does pretty well against them as well. So that'll be something to watch for as well. Kawhi Leonard's gonna, but again, they come off a back-to-back, so it's interesting to see how that goes. Last game, Nuggets come off back-to-back. Jrue Holiday, how about that? 19.5 points and rebounds. 5 out of 5 games he's hit that. By the way, Jrue Holiday had a 31-point game. 23. Jrue Holiday, I see you. Boy, that might be a game here because the Nuggets do not play the guards well. They do not play guards well. 26.5 points, assists, rebounds. Scoot Henderson's been out there. I'm telling you, boy, the Portland Trailblazers might give us hell tonight. I'm a Nuggets fan. They might give us hell tonight. Denny obvious got some help as of right now. Jamal Murray might play well. Jonas Valanciunas, last 4 out of 4 games, he's hit that number. I would think anything with Jokic over rebounds and assists, he does pretty well against them, I would think. Let's see. 14. Yep. Jokic has been pretty well against Portland. Jokic, I think he's still kind of ailing a little bit on those injuries. But Jrue Holiday, that's interesting. But we're not gonna go too much on a deep dive. Again, we checked out some things. We saw some things. I like so today I like Rudy Gobert's under on his rebounds because of what he said. I like Tyler Hero's points, PRAs or points and rebounds. Um, I like Drew Holiday. That was interesting as well. That was a nice one. So hopefully y'all seen some things on there, but that's pretty much it for that video. And until next time, hope y'all make tons of money. Hope I helped someone, and hope you bet very smartly. Until next time, appreciate all the love and support. All glory to God. Check it out tomorrow.